From an aerial viewpoint, the beauty of Kenya's south coast is eye-catching. This well-conserved forest gives the region a green and beautiful feature. However, before the government imposed a ban on logging in the year 2018, degradation of the forest along the coastline that stretches more than 500 kilometers was rampant. The mangrove forest, though is yet to be regenerated fully, currently boasts of a forest cover of 20%. But there's a ray of hope as communities living along the coastline in Kwale County have taken to planting and protecting the mangrove forest.
Hii mangrove ni maliasili yetu tangu enzi na enzi, lakini tulikuwa nazo tukitumia kama mambo ya nyumbani, kwa makuni, kwa kujengea.
We toured Gazi and Makongeni villages in Msambweni constituency, where locals have been planting and nurturing mangrove forest for the last 6 years and making economic gain from it.
Ndo walikuja na utafiti na wakagundua kuwa katika mikoko kuna ile hewa kaa nyingi sana.
The community formed a group known as Mikoko Pamoja through the support of Kenya Marine Fisheries and Research Institute KEMFRI, World Wildlife Fund WWF, Kenya Forest Service, among other sponsors, where everybody in Gazi and Makongeni villages is a member. They make money from selling carbon credits, an activity not known to many. So we sought to find out what carbon credits are.
Hapa Kenya imeestimatiwa kwamba ukilinganisha na ule msitu ambao uko intact wa terrestrial wa Kenya, mikoko iko 10 times more efficient in terms of carbon capturing.
Payments for carbon credits are determined by the ability of a tree to absorb carbon from the atmosphere and reduce greenhouse emissions. The process of determining how much a tree can fetch starts by the collection of data from mangrove trees in a sample area by taking measurements of the tree trunk, the radius and the height. This is then multiplied by the number of acres covered by the mangrove tree and measured in tons of carbon dioxide.
Tunaipima diameter yake katika urefu wa kifua ama diameter at breast height, alafu kisha tunapima height yake. Hivi vipengele viwili, diameter na height, ndio vinatavita to guide ufanye calculation ujue huu mti una weight kiasi gani ambao utaiconvert into carbon benefits.
Mikoko Pamoja's carbon credits market is from international volunteers, air polluters through factories, travelers and research organizations. Locally, the group has no buyers. In simple terms, the group is paid for conserving the mangrove. In the case of Mikoko Pamoja, after they started the restoration exercise of planting over 2,000 seedlings, the group is paying 10% of the 3,000 tons of carbon. This encourages further restoration of degraded areas, increasing the forest cover. The group oversees a mangrove forest that covers 117 hectares and earns between 1.2 to 1.5 million Kenya shillings every year.
Tunapanda lakini survival rate yake iko chini, so hatumit ile target ambayo tuliwekea na lile soko la kimataifa ya kupata ile hewa kaa kutokana na upanzi.
The money earned is used for community development. This water project at Gazi village was rehabilitated by members of the group to address water shortage in the villages. The group has also funded other projects and donated books to Gazi Primary School, easing the burden for the pupils.
Wanafunzi wetu wanajua mkoko ni mti very important sana. Kwa hiyo carbon offset, mkoko unakunywa a lot of carbon, so ni muhimu kwa mazingira ya kesho, ambao mazingira ya kesho yako kwa maisha yao.
Earning from carbon credits is not only confined to areas along the coastline. People in the mainland too can reap the benefits of such projects. Starting a group requires developing a clear plan and guidelines of how the project will benefit the community. Next, it will be necessary to submit the plan to an international firm that deals with certification of carbon credit projects like Plan Vibo of Scotland. After the group is certified, it can be allowed to start trading in carbon credits. Residents of Vanga have also followed suit in planting and conserving mangrove forest in conjunction with Kenya Forest Service, Ministry of Environment and other stakeholders to increase forest cover in the area.
A total of about 62,000 hectares of what should have been mangrove forest. Out of that, 40%, 25,000 hectares have been degraded, destroyed completely.
If they don't conserve these ecosystems, the fisheries, which actually form about 80% of the economy of this area, will collapse. And therefore, we must appreciate and understand that they are conserving for themselves.
Apart from earning from carbon credits, mangroves are also known to offer breeding ground for the fish, absorption of carbon, beekeeping, construction, and act as a buffer for ocean waves, among other benefits. But what makes carbon credits important? According to environmental experts, they form a way to reduce greenhouse emissions by giving monetary value as an incentive to the owner.
Forest has 40% capacity towards a reduction of greenhouse emissions.
For the lifeline of the coast people actually is hedged on how well we conserve the mangroves. Now we have a strategic intervention to even channel our resources in a very specific and targeted approach to be able to change the story along the coastline.
Projects such as Mikoko Pamoja are some of the key interventions the world can embrace to mitigate effects of climate change. The success of Mikoko Pamoja project is a clear indication that environmental conservation is beneficial not only to the ecosystem but also to the people and communities involved. Dan Kaburu, K24, Gazibe in Kwale County.